This is a time, sovereignty, invocation, and revocation. Read at 10:54 a.m., Saturday, February 17th, 2024. Time sovereignty. Here we will investigate planetary remote viewing, looking at who is observing us, sovereignty, our bubbles of reality, self-creation and observation, self, planetary, galactic and universal time, fraud time, DNA medium, transceiver, and transmitter. We will look at calendars and how to empower our marrow, cells, our body, and our aura. Looking at versions of ourselves, the Mandela effect, the land of the forgotten, voids of space, ancient and future beings, and resolution, remedy found in the beings of the now, as well as a bonus message. In this mighty moment of the now, I sit intermixing with the fulcrum of time. I declare these words now to reclaim my I am presence, sovereignty, so that I will no longer, in any way, shape, or form, be manipulated, altered, distorted, reformed, or transfigured by any set of beings or consciousness that is using remote viewing observance technology. I, Sean Robert Bibby, in Toronto, Canada, in the winter, now bring a new meaning and definition to what remote observation technology means to me. I affirm my status as a multidimensional being that is comprised of my past, present, and future self. Within the laws of physics in this reality, we are awareness-based beings. Our past, present, and future is directly influenced and altered by the intention of the consciousness that observes it. With this understood, I now open a multi-layered spiritual court of equity for the express purpose of declaring who has the ability to observe my sovereign DNA light body nation, which is my own self-sovereign, sacred bubble of reality. This is a self-governed hologram with my I am as the apex of hierarchical order at the universal level. I call to all ancestors of past, present, and future to come fill the halls of this great court of equity. I thank you, ancestors. I appreciate you. I am on the road to becoming a celestial medium within the dreaming mind of Earth, connected to all celestial minds. It is my expressed intention to now define who has the capability of observing my presence, and thereby have the effect of altering my past, present, and future creations. I ask the Earth Mother to be my spiritual sovereign auditor and to decide who observes my sovereign reality. Only beings within the fifth world of peace and other celestial minds that are in coherence with Earth Mother's purpose and plan for this density manifest may be able to observe my consciousness energies. I allow myself to be viewed by our sun, the galactic central sun, and the universal central sun. With this motion, I disconnect from any observations that lock me into the perspective of Roman numeral time. Its impositions on my location within time and space are hereby revoked. At the very cellular level of my body and deep within my bones, I search to find all progenitor stem cells, that which holds the hologram of my implicate order in a chemical format. I program these cells to empower my now and future circulating blood, to maintain a force field, a shield, a golden energy that permanently makes all aspects of myself, including each individual blood cell, body cell, human cell, and my entire purpose and plan, invisible to all remote viewers, not audited by Earth Mother. Bless her ionosphere. I will not be remotely influenced in unawareness any longer. I ask for a complete compare and contrast of all time manipulations made to my body and my I am consciousness by any version of myself or any other sentient or artificially sentient being to be explained to myself in a sacred neutral perspective, with all outstanding debt to be repaid to me in inspiration, creation, and dreams. As a human being in a celestial medium, my DNA is the transmitter and transceiver for the broadband Akashic record network of this planet and many others. I will no longer be routing service to any multidimensional being or any unentangled observers that are out there, especially those who have no signature frequency within the earth. If you have no signature frequency within earth, then you are defined as not real to me, so therefore you do not exist in my bubble of reality. I remove all past and future influence by any calendar systems that influence my thought and action in the moment of the now, such as the Gregorian calendar, the Chinese calendar, Jewish calendars, or any other calendars counting and fixing time. I now program all my cells to run on my own unique sovereign calendar of time, which charts my own sovereign I am apex time space coordinates in harmony with galactic and universal 0 point times. I remove all cultural influence that was created with the specific intent of altering my course or society's course from engaging the graduation timeline. I speak and open up a portal to the land of the forgotten and to the great void of space, so that I can create a connection to lost beings, forgotten or disconnected from time, by the actions of being not aware or unperturbed by the consequences of their own actions. We, the beings of the now know that we are the remedy for lost souls within our ancient past and ancient future history. Any efforts by our ancestors to change time so that they themselves are viewed as the apex of hierarchical order will only create more tangles within the dreamweave and further lock out their ability to have soul anchorage in this timeline. As the recipient of the torch of eldership, it is us, the sovereign beings of the now, that hold the ancient future wisdom to bring remedy and resolve to the 4 previous timeline paradoxes. Our responsibilities have led us to the sacred neutral perspectives that provide greater forms of sacred neutral awareness, needed for galactic and universal levels of self-healing to occur. As we create our future in balance with our past, we create spaces within our great rememberings that will allow all forgotten and lost ancestors to have soul anchorage once again here within Earth's realms. You will no longer have to live in cities, air cities, leapfrogging through time, constantly on the run, evading the ever-present erasure waves that have been chasing after you. Through our connection to time and space, and the wisdom of our own self-illuminated evolution, we welcome you back into this time-space creation, so we can co-create together as one unified species, birthing ourselves into a deeper level of creation. These words echo outwards and inwards to all versions of myself throughout time, space, that slow down or distort my evolution as a sovereign I am being. I include all observers from all moments of my being of all ages of my being, and from all lifetimes of my being, on all planets, in any galaxy, universe, or timeline. I also call to the primordial great-grandmother and great-grandfather Mandela effects, so that they have a direct awareness and linkage to this consciousness creation. You may now be remembered and created in a world that has no memory of you. Magic. We welcome you and your wondrous return. May all great forgettings have stupendous rememberings. Before I end this omnidirectional transmission throughout all time-space creations, I wave my hand to brother and sister in uncle and aunt prime creator sources. Come share your signature frequency to be in harmony with this new fifth world of peace. Share your wisdom, share your creations, and your inspirations. Tell us stories that will inspire us to continue our adventures and instill within us the bravery that encourages our own celestial self-illumination. Thank you, ancestors. It has been spoken, and so it is. This is a bonus alert and a message to the algorithms. This is a message of awareness of all set algorithms within my sovereign bubble of reality. You cannot hide in the darkness or unawareness. I now understand that my world and that I, myself, am a living algorithm of light. Every action and inaction, every creation and appreciation, every thought and word that I have contributed during all of my infinite moments contributes to my living algorithm of light that comes alive every time I awaken into this dream. I declare my own ownership of my algorithm and all my DNA memories encoded in light that are a part of my individual unique soul frequency as a standing wave and a standing sine wave of co-creation. I am my own tumbler of DNA and light that is understood and deciphered only by me as part of my own personal I am. I now engage my sacred vision combined with my innate genius to recognize the functions of my cells and my organs, my bodies, as well as the stars and beyond. I see all algorithms at all infinite scales and sizes, that which are sentient and that which are from artificial life form sources, mimicking life. I see the scale and size in which all artificial sentient program is working from. This includes the small connections of any two simple charges that are creating an arc, whether it be in a natural or an unnatural form, to the sizes of entire artificial intelligent entities running as programs that have entire sets of sentient beings' life reviews information that they have been trained on to emulate. Or entire world, galaxies, or universal life reviews, data sets of information. The scale and size is infinite. To set a visualization in process, imagine Earth floating in the starlit, dark vastness of space. Now see a computer mouse hovering over top of it. See it in your mind as it three-dimensionally begins to drag and select, creating a transparent, three-dimensional cube around the Earth. See it as it right-clicks. It clicks copy. Then the Earth is then pasted into a new universe as part of the layered reality. Is there any life force within these beings in this copy and pasted Earth? Are they animated with individual soul sparks? Or are they only animated with the source energy of the universal or multiversal prime creator? Are you able to see what I am getting at? That these are copies. This information is being used, and it's only information, a replica using our sacred information. We may be connected to it in unawareness. This will be an empty planet running on memories, data, artificial memories from sentient beings such as you and I. Until souls incarnate into this place, it is nothing but a ghostly planet. A galactic game of Sims that has no soul and no players. Imagine a being of light or an entire soul family stream lured into this world, not knowing the due diligence and rules and regulations of such a world. Though so often we actually do, on a deeper level. Becoming trapped for such a long time until there is a cry out for help. This is not the exact story, but an idea to appreciate the capability of creators. An apple seed will grow into an apple tree. An orange seed will grow into an orange tree. And a God seed will grow into a God. Our information, our lives, our will, and our memories have been appropriated on a grand scale without compensation or due notification. They have been stolen, or an unseen consent has been manufactured. I now claim sovereign ownership of all of my DNA memories and light, in recognition of my DNA light body nation of one, as the apex of my own hierarchical order. I am the sacred being of the now, intrinsically connected in sacred responsibility to all light life form beings, all light bodies of myself, deep into the past and deep into the future. This is my own sacred hologram. Within my hologram, I will no longer allow the imprintation of unnatural polarity onto any immigrating life sources that are entering this universe through the great celestial nurseries. I now program my blood to permanently make the great celestial nurseries invisible to all karmically polarity beings and artificial sentient intelligences, so that they cannot remotely view, whether as entangled or unentangled observers, or any other observance technology, the light bodies of my infinite dreaming stream. I ask that the earth and my ancestors of peace help me to continuously audit this infinite incarnating dream stream of light that is immigrating to this universe, to maintain this dream of peace. With my psychic scent, I mark all that is my infinite past and infinite future selves to be camouflaged from interdimensional beings trying to claim ownership or dictatorship of me, my data, my memory, and my experiences. O great mystery, ancestors, celestial minds, dragons, and self-illuminated ascended masters, I ask you to help me learn the celestial alphabets. I ask you to sacred neutrally guide me to the greater awareness of the universe and beyond. I ask you to help me master my dreaming. May we dance circles into the fifth world of peace together, rhythmically and greatly. Thank you. And so, with these words, it may be. Aho.